They say a man who sees death coming doesn't wait for it in silence. Right now, one of Nigeria's most controversial Islamic clerics has made a statement that has sent shockwaves across the nation. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, the Kaduna-based scholar known for his bold engagements with bandits, has just dropped a bombshell accusation. He claims that the United States and the Nigerian government are planning to assassinate him using an airstrike. Yes, an airstrike. Not arrest, not detention, but a targeted military strike designed to eliminate him permanently. The question everyone is asking now is chilling. Is Sheikh Gumi telling the truth, or is this paranoia from a man who knows too much? We are going to unpack this explosive allegation from every angle. We will examine why Gumi believes he is a marked man. We will look at his history of mediating with bandits and why that might have made him enemies in high places. We will analyze the timing of this statement, especially after Sheikh Sani Khalifa's recent detention. And we will explore whether the Nigerian military and their American partners have reason to see Gumi as a threat worth eliminating. If you want to understand the dangerous chess game being played at the highest levels of power, smash that like button right now. It shows this story matters. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You cannot afford to miss updates on this crisis. Let's dive into the accusation. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi did not make this statement casually. According to reports circulating on social media and confirmed by sources close to his camp, the cleric revealed during a private gathering that he has credible intelligence, suggesting a coordinated plan between US forces and Nigerian security agencies to take him out. He specifically mentioned airstrikes, the same method used by the Nigerian Air Force against bandits in the northwest. But here's where it gets interesting. Gumi has been in those forests. He has sat face to face with the same bandits the military bombs. He knows their camps, their leaders, their networks. And he claims his knowledge and his public advocacy for dialogue instead of military action have made him a liability. In his words, they want to silence him because he knows too much and says too much. Why would Gumi make such a serious accusation? For years, Sheikh Gumi has positioned himself as a mediator between bandits and government. He has traveled deep into dangerous territories, negotiated kidnapped victims' release, and openly criticized the military's approach to insecurity. He has called for amnesty for repentant bandits, angering Nigerians who see this as rewarding criminality. But Gumi insists dialogue is the only way to end bloodshed. However, his methods have made him powerful enemies. The military sees him as someone who undermines operations. Intelligence agencies view him as too close to criminal elements. And now, with Sheikh Sani Khalifa's recent arrest over alleged ties to coup plotters, Gumi might be wondering if he's next. But instead of waiting to be detained like Khalifa, Gumi is going public, perhaps hoping international attention will protect him. The airstrike claim is particularly alarming because it suggests something far more sinister than arrest. Detention means you are alive, you can fight your case. But an airstrike means permanent silence. You become collateral damage in a so-called anti-terrorism operation. And in Nigeria's chaotic northwest, where military jets regularly bomb suspected bandit hideouts, it wouldn't be difficult to eliminate someone and call it a mistake. Gumi is essentially saying they plan to kill him and call it an accident. So is there truth to this? Does the US have a role? America has provided significant military support to Nigeria in fighting terrorism, including intelligence sharing, training, and surveillance technology. If American intelligence agencies believe Gumi is compromised or working with terrorist elements, they might see him as a legitimate target. But targeting a prominent religious leader would be an international scandal unless they can justify it by linking him to terrorism. This brings us back to Sheikh Khalifa's arrest. If the government detained a respected scholar over 2 million naira, what stops them from labeling Gumi a terror sympathizer? And if they label him as such, a military strike could be framed as counter-terrorism. Gumi's statement is preemptive defense. He's telling the world, if I die in an airstrike, it was not an accident, it was assassination. I want to ask you, do you believe Sheikh Gumi's claim that the US and Nigeria are planning to kill him? Or is this exaggeration from a man under pressure? And if he's telling the truth, does Nigeria have the right to eliminate clerics who engage with criminals? Drop your honest opinion in the comments. As of today, January 4th, 2026, Sheikh Gumi remains free, but his statement has created a storm. Supporters demand his protection. Critics call this distraction. The Nigerian military hasn't responded, and the US Embassy remains silent. But silence can be very loud. We'll monitor this closely. If Gumi suddenly goes quiet or something happens to him, the world will remember this warning. If you found this report eye-opening, smash that like button. Let's get this to 1,000 likes to show Nigerians demand transparency. And if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and turn on notifications. Stay vigilant, question everything, and never stop seeking truth.